But the moment he loses his side piece, all hell breaks loose. And welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get this everyday look. Don't worry, trust me, it is super easy, super affordable, and I promise you, it will literally take you less than 15 minutes. But before we get started, if you have not already, make sure you subscribe. Do it right now, right now. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now let's get into it. Hello. I look gross, but like honestly, when do I not look disgusting? All right, so the first thing I like to start off with is my eyebrows. You guys already know I love using the Anastasia Dip pomade, and wow, if it would fucking focus. There we go. I learned a new technique on YouTube where you kind of apply your concealer first and then you go back in and fill in your eyebrows. At first I didn't like it because A, I thought it took too long, and B, I thought it really didn't make a difference. But then I was doing it for like a week straight, and then I tried not doing it, and I just completely hated the way my eyebrows look. So now I do it, so that is what I'm about to do. Sorry if you see me like looking, I have another mirror because this is not gonna work for me. All right, so what you do is you kind of like comb out your eyebrows first. And I'm just gonna take my Infallible Full Wear L'Oreal concealer in Caramel, which is this, and I'm just going to apply it underneath my eyebrow. So one of the reasons why I love this method is because I actually switched up the brush that I was using in order to kind of like clean it up. At first I was just using like a rounded brush, I think, but I recently switched to a flat, like squared off brush. This brush does have an angle, but it really doesn't matter. You just need something that is like squared and flat, and I swear to God, it makes such a huge difference. I'm gonna go back in with the dip pomade and kind of fill it in a little bit. Okay, look, so I have a heavy ass hand, right? So in order for my makeup to look a little more natural, I have to be really careful and make sure that I don't fill it in too deep. I can't fill it in too hard because then it's gonna be like real dark on my face, and that is not the look we want. This is an everyday look, so you want something a little more natural. So if you are heavy-handed like me, go light with this goddamn pomade, okay? Then I'm gonna take that same concealer and go over the top. And I'm gonna take that same brush and blend it out, kind of clean it up and blend it out. This is what we got going on. This is kind of the look you want, you know what I mean? So we have the clean up version and then this rough ass, dirty ass version. Ooh, did I hit the mic? I'm sorry. So I'm gonna do the same thing over on this eye. Eyebrows are done, believe me when I say the eyebrows are usually the part that takes the longest, and it's also the part that is usually the hardest. So now that we got the eyebrows done, we about to fly through this tutorial, y'all. Like, I swear to God, this is why it's my everyday makeup tutorial, because it's so easy. So now we are about to do foundation. I'm just going to take some e.l.f. primer and prime my face. I'm not even going to show you guys what primer it is because it's not, I keep hitting this damn mic and I know it's I know it's fucking up. Oh shit, I just went over my eyebrows. That's what I get for talking shit about e.l.f. I'm going to take the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I got this from CVS, if it will focus. There we go. My color is Toffee Caramel. I really like it. It's cheap, it's good, it gets the job done. All right, and you're just gonna take your beauty blender. I know mine is dirty, but just take your beauty blender and just apply it all over your face. This foundation, like, it's a little too dark. It looks a little orange, but it always looks like that. But I swear, like, it matches my skin perfectly. So after we apply our foundation, then I'm gonna go back in with that same concealer. Now this is the part that I kind of switched up. Usually when I would highlight underneath my eyes. I would do the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and like all these other places on my face. Now I do not do that because I want a more natural, everyday makeup look. I just tend to highlight underneath my eyes. I used to take it like all the way out. Now I don't really do that anymore. I like to bring it more so down because, again, like, I want a more natural, more like calming look. I feel like when I take my concealer all the way out, it kind of gives me like a glamorous type look, and that is not what I'm going for every day. I'm just going to take my same beauty blender and I am going to actually wet it. Give me a minute because I have to go fucking do that. Again, because I don't want to bring it all the way out, I am trying my hardest to kind of just focus it in this area because I just want my under eye area to be bright. Like, I don't want it to look, again, like super glamorous or anything like that. Also, I learned with this concealer, it is very important that I let it dry before I put any powder over it. With the powder that I have, I use the Makeup Revolution banana powder, and that is a really, really thick powder. Because that powder is so thick, if I just use the powder straight on the concealer, I feel like it kind of clumps together a little bit, and I don't want that to happen. So we're going to let that dry. But while we let this concealer dry, can we just talk about power for a second? Like, Ghost is probably one of the worst human beings to ever walk the planet. He literally had the nerve to tell Tasha that the woman of his life is dead. Like, how can you, like how dare you? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? I just find it so interesting. Someone pointed out on Twitter, Ghost literally killed somebody that Tasha loved. And then he made Tariq and Tommy pretty much get rid of people that they love. But the moment he loses his side piece, all hell breaks loose. Are you kidding me? Like, how selfish can you be? I just can't. Honestly, I feel like power could end with Ghost either dead or in a jail cell, and I would be okay with it. So once that is all dry, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution banana powder. I don't have the full bottle. I just kind of have like a little thing. And I'm just gonna take that and I'm going to blow on it. And when I'm applying this, I'm not really necessarily baking, but I am going to like kind of press it down into my skin. And remember, I only want like the underneath my eye part to be highlighted, so I'm not pulling it all the way over. So for me personally, I don't really like a strong highlight for an everyday look. Some people do, some people don't. It just really depends on your preference. But again, for me, I don't really like a strong highlight. So that's why I kind of tend to keep it in this area versus bring it out, because I feel like when I bring it out, it looks a little more stronger. So next, I'm going to take my pressed powder, my Fit Me Maybelline pressed powder in Toffee Caramel. It's in the same shade as my foundation. All I'm going to do is kind of take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to kind of use this to blend in my highlight to my foundation. I feel like it looks pretty natural already, but doing this will kind of like blend it a little bit more. Okay, so for the next step, we are going to contour. This is another step that I recently switched up a little bit that has kind of changed my everyday routine from my glamour routine. What I love to do now is before when I would contour, I would take kind of like a small angle brush and I would chisel my cheeks, my nose, underneath my chin, my lip, like underneath my lips, my forehead, all that. Now I don't really do that anymore. I just kind of take a big fluffy brush like this, and I'm using the NYC bronzer in Deep Tan. As you can see, I love this bronzer. I've hit pan in it. All I do is just take a big fluffy brush and I still contour my cheeks and a little bit of my forehead, but that is it. I don't do my nose, I don't do my chin, like I don't do any of that. I just do my forehead and my cheeks. And boom, just like that, I'm done. I love contouring my face with a big fluffy brush. It is such a game changer. Like if you just want a natural, like sun-kissed look without all the harsh lines or anything like that, I highly recommend contouring with a fluffy brush. Like it will literally change your life. So for the most part, my makeup pretty much is done. If you want to leave it like this, you can, but I'm going to apply lashes because I don't really have eyelashes. And I'm also going to apply highlighter because I love highlighter. I'm just going to take my Morphe setting spray. I am going to get my highlighter ready because I like to put my highlighter on as soon as I spray my face. I'm going to take a little bit with my finger and I'm going to dab it on my nose, and I'm also going to dab a little bit like on the bridge of my nose. Alrighty, so this is the look so far. I am going to go put on some lashes and then I will be right back. So lastly, we are going to do lips. Y'all already know I'm taking the OG in Nutmeg. Y'all know this is my favorite lip pencil. I'm just going to take this to line my lips. Once we got like the outer part of our lips lined, I'm actually going to take a new pencil that I got a couple of days ago. It's by NK Makeup. I got it at the beauty supply and it's in nude, and I'm going to kind of use that to fill in the rest of my lips. Once we get that all blended out, I am going to spray some setting spray one last time. All right, so that's going to be all for this look. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe. I'll wait. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon.